So I turned 24 this week, which is actually crazy. I still feel like I'm 20, but I thought I'd share a few pieces of advice that I would give to my younger self. Being 24 years old right now, having crazy time just trying to figure out life and what I want to do and who I want to be in this life. So my first piece of advice to my younger self is do not care what people think. No one has any idea what they're doing anyway. Everyone's trying to figure out life, and most of the time people are so caught up in their own stuff and figuring out their own life that there's not really much time to care about everyone else and judge everyone. So it's okay. I would also say stay true to yourself, to your values, to what makes you you, because people always say if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. And I 100% believe that's true. And I think it's really important to stay true to yourself no matter what. I would also tell my younger self to dress up, take more pictures, go out more, be cute, get all dressed up, and don't worry about your body so much. You are a healthy young woman, and that's how a healthy young woman looks, and you should be super confident in that. Also, trust your gut. So if you ever feel any situations where you're uncomfortable and you feel like something's off, just know you're right. Something is. Trust your gut and take action sooner than later, because it is always harder to leave an uncomfortable situation when you've been dealing with it for so long, rather than cutting it off right at the beginning when you know something's wrong. So I feel like that's really important. And also just for friendships, jobs, this can apply to anything, where if you know that something's off, trust your gut and take action to do something about it. And lastly, go to therapy sooner. I am a therapy advocate. I always will be. And I think that I truly believe that people who want to see a change in the patterns of their life and their past, and they want to face things head on, I think that you need to talk about stuff, because we spend so much time in our heads, and most of the time we don't get everything out that we have in our heads. And going to therapy just really, for me personally, has taken a lot of weight off my shoulders and freed me in ways that I didn't know that I was tied down. But I do feel a lot more calmer and peaceful going throughout my days, especially if I have any issues that come up or problems that come up with people. I feel a little bit calmer and peaceful, knowing what I need in that moment and how to control my reactions, which I'm still working on constantly. And I think I still will always work on that for the rest of my life, to try to be just as calm, as respectful, as thoughtful and empathetic as I can be, while still preserving myself and standing up for myself. So that's really important too. I have a bunch other, but I feel like those are the main things that I thought of. And 24, it's wild. I feel like right now a lot of the friends I know and the people my age are maybe starting jobs or have been in a job for like a year or two now that everyone doesn't like, and they're trying to move and figure out what they actually want to do and make money different ways and do all this stuff. And it's so important to think about that stuff and make moves that you have to. There is a decision coming up for me that I have to make for myself. I've been thinking about it for months and months, and I just know that nothing changes if nothing changes, and I have to do something about it. So just stick up for yourself always. Know everything's gonna be okay. Everything will fall into place at the right time. And lastly, this mic is not plugged in. I just thought it was cute, and it's my boyfriend's, and I stole it because it's freaking cute and I want to podcast with it. Thanks for listening, everyone. I will try to post more on here.